Oh, good me. I'm on my way. Bro, look at this fucking building. They even have a tower of their own, what the fuck?
Of course the Chinese superstore was fucking closed. It closes at 7. Anyways, today I want to talk to you about doublethink. This is a concept that I first got introduced to in Matthew Sades? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyways, this guy wrote a book called Bounce, and in it he was talking about this concept of doublethink, which first appeared in George Orwell's 1984. Basically, the idea of doublethink is the ability to have in your mind two opposing ideas at the exact same time. Now, the example that Matthew gives in his book is the following. Basically, you see this in a lot of like top-tier elite sportsmen. They train for years and years for a big event in their life, for instance, the Olympics. Matthew used to be like a pro table tennis player, and he went into the Olympics as well, so on and so forth. Anyways, those people that train for years in order to reach their goals, winning gold in the Olympia or whatever, breaking a world record, they get to the actual Olympic, stage, and they have to play and everything. And what he found out by interviewing a lot of sportsmen is that the people that manage to keep themselves calm under all that pressure are the ones that manage to convince themselves that their goal isn't really important. Have you ever got that feeling? Like when you've worked very hard for something, and on the day where you need to actually go out and show all the effort you put into it, you constantly tell yourself, oh, you know what, it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter if it goes wrong or right. It's not that important, it's just a silly competition. Who cares? That's the type of doublethink that you need in some areas of your life in order to succeed. And I've experienced that myself during exam season. I can stay for months, learning my courses and doing problems and trying to keep up to date with the material. And I'm very emotional about the exams, or I used to be back when I cared. I used to be very emotional, and what I had to do on the day of the exam is tell myself, all right, so what if this exam doesn't go well? It doesn't matter that much. It's all cool. You don't have to worry and all of that stuff. Although for the past couple of months, all I've done is worry and work towards those exams so that I get good results. And that's the type of, life is full of paradoxes like this. Basically, in order to get the most out of life, you need to be able to not stick to a single idea and discard its opposite. You need to have both ideas inside of you and use them accordingly to the situation. Because in some situations, it's better to use one idea. For instance, oh, I really care about this exam. I want to study hard for it, so I'm gonna put in the work for the next couple of months. While in other scenarios, you should listen to the opposite. For instance, on the day of the exam, you don't want to care about the exam anymore, because otherwise you'll get too emotional and you'll fucking choke and you won't be able to get good results. Anyways, that's all for today. I just wanted to give you this idea and maybe, take some time, play around with it, because you may find that in most areas where you can keep yourself under control, in the flow state and whatever, you probably can do that because to some extent you've learned to master, or better said, tame those paradoxes of life. But that's all for today. Take care and see you around.